So the question is, when negative experiences happen and you recognize them as awareness, do they feel beautiful at the time? So in my experience, it's been completely different from different experiences based on how integrated I have subsumed those experiences. So there's thoughts, emotions, things, experiences, and sensations, right? I found that I immediately could rest with all thoughts. Like it was very easy, excuse me, for me to rest with all thoughts. And then things. So if I broke my iPhone or my car got towed, it would appear beautiful at the time. But other things weren't, like things with relationship stuff. It might not feel beautiful at the time, and it starts to go down a reified path of, oh, this really, really sucks. But then the awareness would catch it. I sometimes call it the great catcher's mitt. Like you drop yourself, and somewhere, oh, I don't see it as awareness there. Okay, I don't see it as awareness there. Okay, now I see it as awareness. And it comes back. So you find yourself doing things like, say I'm in a situation where I'm having about to have an argument, and I'm not seeing awareness. So I'm like, yeah, but that's really and suddenly I'm like, wait there, this is awareness. And I don't just go, like, everything's love. I just have a really powerful and beautiful response to whatever it is that benefits everybody. Right? So to answer with stuff like that, the second it hits my toe, it's like, shit. It's really funny. If you ever see me do it, it goes, shit, wow. It takes about 3 seconds, because my first response is, I'm a body, and that's my toe, right? The same thing happened. I broke my hand last week. I came off the bike. I went rolling into the ground, smashed my hand, and I went, shit. And I get up, and there's a bunch of Thai people. I'm like, hello, like, it's joyful. Like, pain doesn't go away. You just know what it is, right? One example is if you're walking through the forest and you see a snake, and you jump because it's like this terrifying snake, and then for awakening, you see it's a piece of rope, right? So you still have this experience that when you see it, it's a snake again. Oh no, it's a rope. And over time, you just stop responding to it altogether. It's always awareness. So I would say that, I don't know, maybe 80% of the descriptions in my life are instinctively recognized. So the word you're looking at is whether you instinctively recognize it as awareness, or whether there is some moment of non-recognition. So I have about 80%, and it's not a quest. It's not a quest. So I don't want to mislead you, so I'm going to interject it right there and just say it's never not awareness. Even my non-recognition of awareness is comprised of awareness. So there's nothing wrong with me dropping the trampoline and going, oh shit, my toe hurts, and then realizing it's awareness. Because even when I was saying it isn't, it still is. So that's why there's no goal. It's a paradox. There's no goal to get to, yet you notice benefit improving. But it's always awareness. And this is what I said earlier about compassion. Let's say that I carried on arguing with the person, and then I went home and I didn't recognize the awareness until I got home. There's a great compassion because it was always awareness. So I don't beat myself up. And because it transcends any kind of egoic concepts, you just call the person up and you say, listen, I really didn't mean what I said, and I would like to handle that again. So you just make amends. But it's always awareness. So this is where this joy comes from, because you stop feeling like a bad person. You're not in a meditative training camp where you drop that on your toe and you go, oh shit, and everyone meditating looks at you and goes, like as if you fucked up, right? It's always awareness. So you'll find when you live in this house or visit this house or whatever, there's never any condemnation. There's just solutions. If someone makes a mistake, we find a solution. right? So that's the process. So to answer your question, it completely varies on who you are and how you are. Some people are naturally meditative. They're just born that way. And they hear this conversation and they go boom, like a nuclear bomb, boom, and everything just resolves, right? And other people, mentioning no names, come from extremely volatile, aggressive, and spontaneous temperament. So for me, it's gone like being this complete raw, like this raging ocean, right? All, like 24/7 raging ocean, to still being a raging ocean, but I'm not responding to it. So the experience for me of my life is one of supreme tranquility, even as this ocean is still going.